Hey guys, how's it going? Michael Troy here. I'm so excited about this episode this week. We get to look at Batman Unplugged, the black and white version of Spawn Batman, Batman Spawn by Todd McFarlane and Greg Capullo. Amazing art, beautifully drawn by Greg Capullo, and with sick ink by Todd McFarlane. Cannot wait to share it with you guys. So subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit that like button, and let's get right into this. All right, we knew this was going to be an art effort for sure, and I already did a video on the colored version if you want to find that. So, I mean, the story is kind of. I actually kind of enjoyed the story. I mean, it was like a fun, just like kind of summer blockbuster. Two heavyweights teaming up. Todd McFarlane, known for Batman and Spawn. Greg Capullo, known for Batman and Spawn. So kind of fun. Written by Todd McFarlane, pencils by Greg Capullo, and inks by Todd McFarlane, and that's all we've got in this black and white noir version. How cool. Check out all the detail in this art. I watched a little interview with Greg Capullo talking about it and saying that, they really, really brought it in the 90s, which obviously they did. I mean, the art was so amazing. Although I didn't appreciate it as much as I do now because I was just mad that it wasn't all Todd McFarlane. But I mean, the detail and the impact of the art is just pretty undeniable. And speaking of which, check out this sick double page spread. I love that so much. That looks so cool. Batman just punching Joker in the face, and I don't know, it looks great. It's funny because, Todd McFarlane inking. I think that he's doing a really good job, and you would expect it to be a little more McFarlane-y looking, but he's pretty faithful to Capullo's inks, while still bringing a little bit of the McFarlane goodness. Obviously, I love a panel like that. What a great establishing shot! That's such a cool, like winter scene to see like Spawn out in the forest. I don't know, really cool looking. That's a great shot too. The art is like pretty good as far as like being really cinematic and sort of setting this tale. It's funny without the dialogue. This looks even more epic, just in black and white. It just seems so moody, and the tone is so good. You can tell that these are like it'd be interesting. Well, I actually do have some early Todd McFarlane, Greg Capullo Spawn issues that I will be covering soon, so it'll be fun to see how that holds up compared to this. This is 30 years later. They're both seasoned veterans. Sometimes that makes it better. Sometimes it makes it worse. I don't know. You know, um, this is, a lot of detail to pack in. I guess this is what, 48 pages. That's pretty darn, ambitious for a couple of artists who have been around for 30 plus years. So you have to give this book its artistic praise. And I mean, and then as if on cue, check it out. You knew you were going to get like great double page spreads. I mean, come on, it's a Spawn Batman book by McFarlane and Capullo. You have to have stuff like this. This is what we bought the ticket for. This is what we want to see. So much action. It's kind of interesting that Joker and Violator aren't really the main villains here, or is Violator? I don't know. He'll probably pop up now that I said he wasn't, but shows how much this story stuck with me. But I guess it's like a continuation of the Court of Owls or whatever that Capullo worked on. So that makes sense since he's tied to that storyline. Is that Cygor, cool character, Violator? I mean, this is a great panel here. This is giving us like all the goodness from the Spawn universe that we love so much. Love a panel like that because it's weird. I was thinking like Spawn kind of is like an amalgam or of like Spider-Man and Batman if you think about it. Kind of like Spider-Man with a cape, like the chains kind of echo the webs, and I mean this is nothing new to anybody, right? That is cool. I love the detail in that panel. And just, the flourish of the way you draw like magic or smoke or electricity or whatever the hell kind of effect you're achieving there. Such great shots. I love the way Gotham City is drawn. It's so funny because, certain Batman movies have filmed in Chicago. I think most of them have really for Gotham City. It seems like it would lend itself to New York pretty well too. Um, it's so, isn't it weird? It's a fictional city that's so, pronounced in our mind. I would have rather had bigger headshots here. And then we have the Joker with his ripped off face. So creepy, right? I mean, that seems so graphic for a comic book. I don't know. It's a little triggering, I can't lie. Like, how are you living without your face? I don't know. I mean, I guess how are you living, period, if you're the Joker, but another great double page spread. That is so cool. That is cool. I mean, this is very cinematic. You can just see that, like, in the set of a movie or something, like the opening scene of a movie. Just, you can almost hear his footsteps as he walks toward, what is he walking towards? Whatever, just down the alley. I don't know. It's so fun to see this in black and white. The blacks are so heavy. The spotting of blacks is so good. Like, the negative space is amazing. If you guys are fans of art and Spawn and Batman and Todd McFarlane and Greg Capullo, I highly recommend picking this up just because, I mean, it's almost an art education, I feel sometimes with these like noir, unplugged, or artist editions. This would be a killer artist edition, obviously. Um, the black is so black, and I love that. I'm finding like with some of the newer like DC and Marvel books, the blacks just don't look super black to me, and I think it like kind of ruins it. I don't know if it's the cover stock, the or what the deal is, but and what would it be without an homage to Frank Miller's Elektra getting killed by Bullseye, huh? I mean, it is sort of a Image Comics joint, so you got to have your homage in there somewhere. Correct? Correct. And that looks so cool. Is that sort of? No, I guess it's not really medieval Spawn, is it? But I love that effect. Way to kind of work in Wolverine into Spawn's costume too, huh? Epic. This book is so cool. What a gift. I love this book. What a beautiful, gorgeous gift. And that what a cool panel. It does have sort of like a cliffhanger if they wanted to do a sequel. And I vote for a sequel. But this time, let Todd draw it. Come on, Todd. You haven't drawn anything in years and years and years. Do it. We need to start a campaign to get Todd to draw a comic book. How about that? Anyway, that was Spawn Batman Unplugged by Todd McFarlane and Greg Capullo. Available in comic shops now. It's so cool. You need to check it out and pick it up. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit that like button, and I'll bring you more soon.